We've been here so many times, and you still stand in awe at the size of this place. We're at AT&T Stadium. Welcome to Arlington, Texas. Up next, a contest that keeps things all in the NFC between the Washington Commanders and the Dallas Cowboys.
Brendan Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
Ball teed up. Brendan Aubrey out for the kick. And here we go from AT&T Stadium. Fielded at the 7. Making some progress here. All right, some good work on that run back, Brock. He gets this to the 33.
At their own 33-yard line.
Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. Daniel's going to throw to get us started. Has him on the quick hitter. The tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. They get 19 on that pickup. And that's good for a Washington first down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Back to 60, back to 60. 60 badly, 60, 19 tight, 19 tight.
Rolling on first down, Daniels. Got for big yards on the right side. And he's finally down to put a stop to this one, but a notable chunk of yardage broken off with that gain.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
Ready! 70 Timberwolves. Ready, ready.
Out of the gun, Daniels. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
See the pass, time up your hit, and jar that ball loose. Not a lot of players are hanging on through a well-placed hit like that one.
They'll try something else from the 27 this time. 2nd and 10.
70 range, 70 range. 19, 18. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Warriors, 70. Ready.
Again, Daniels to the air. Cut at the 10-yard line. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
You just got to love that angle route. It's been around a long time, but think about it defensively, Kate. How many times you see the backs out of the backfield or just run to the flat? The great running backs know how to plant their foot, sail that flat route, break it off to an angle, and break off the 1st down.
Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Cowboys are off to a great start defensively. They force a turnover on the opening possession. Inside the red zone, they could feel how tight they were to the goal line. And then bam, Brock, they're off the field after a clutch interception.
I tell you what, football is the ultimate team game, but this is a situation where an individual picks up all 10 of his guys out there on the field. Somebody else is going to pick up the tab at dinner tonight for him.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. And he's taken down just a couple of yards shy of the 40. It's again at 27 yards to move the chains.
I can assure you of one thing. That carry just brought some extra work in the opening quarter. You couldn't script that run any better.
Quite the start to that drive, huh, partner? First play sets him up at the 38. Going to the ground again on 1st. And good forward, about 5 yards, looks like. It's 2nd down now.
Really good patience right there. It's hard to do for runners in this league because these holes close up so fast. But he was patient, he was explosive, and he got a nice little gain on the ground.
Back to the well again. He only can get his yard here, Brock. It's going to be third down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Complete beyond the marker. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. They get 6 and a first down as well.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Short pass brought in. And they make the tackle at the 38. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
Offense executing early. New set of downs at the 38-yard line. Throwing now on first down. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. So it's second down coming up.
Viking 18. Let's go. Ready.
Completed out to the left on that quick throw. And he's out of bounds, just short of the 30.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
Good moving drive, but it could stall out here. We've got 3rd and 4.
60. Ready.
Pass play now. Finds his man over the middle. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. A lot of game left, partner, but it will be a shame not to punish your opponents for making mistakes so early.
Yep, they come through on 3rd down, and the chance of transforming that turnover into a touchdown still exists.
Gets it to him on the screen. He spins right by him. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident the screen would get him enough yards for the first, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. Managed 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
70 Rangers. 70 Rangers. Red.
We'll look to throw. Catch made. And he's stopped as we get closer to our first points of this ball game. It's going to be 1st and goal now.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
On the ready.
Chance to stack some momentum if they can turn this turnover into 6. It's 1st and goal.
Go. Check. Viking 18. Go.
They'll try and punch it in. And he's going to fight forward and get in. Touchdown. The Cowboys have a great first drive and get the game's first points.
The kicker on.
Well, this coaching staff has got to be a happy partner. A calm and calculated opening drive. Really impressed with the score, how they controlled the football, and they played at their own pace.
Yeah, it's one of those drives that just pays dividends. I know it's the opening drive, but you're just taking some of the starch out of that defense and putting some doubt in their mind. Like, man, they just methodically shoved it right down our throat.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Returning it from the 4. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
Takes over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Commanders to the line now, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10.
76.
Hand off to the back. Space on the right, and he's got room. He makes it in for the Washington touchdown.
me chuckling. You know I love celebrating that run, but you know what I really love? I really love watching those linemen, and they just get to celebrate. They love an explosive play like that. Doesn't mean a long extended drive, just a whole bunch of celebration.
This one leaked out to the right, but it hits the upright and bounces through. And the Commanders tie this game 7-7. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Return starts from the goal line. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Dallas getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10. Now come out throwing. His running back rolls it in deep right. And this is going to make it down to the 6. That's going to set him up with 1st and goal.
That's good for Cowboys. 1st down. 1st and goal at the 6-yard line.
1 quarter down for these two NFC East teams. Both teams neck and neck so far. Back to AT&T Stadium in just a moment. Time for our second quarter now. Let's see if the Cowboys can capitalize here in the red zone.
Let's go. Hey, check that. Hawk 7. Check out.
Here's a give on 1st and goal. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal. And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock Hewitt, who got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock him backwards.
When he doesn't slide down and he pays for it, a big shot sends him to the ground.
4 yards.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock, you know what it's more like? It's more like an alarm, especially in a situation like that, and it's a good thing he woke up to, able to make something out of nothing and at least keep him moving forward.
And he's going to score a touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys take a second quarter lead. For the point after, here's Aubrey. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Cowboys break that tie and now lead by 7.
Commanders 7. Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Return starts at the 3. Finds some space, he's past the 30. A nice run back, but what a hit we had at the end of it.
Ready?
Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he drives that buck backward on a gain of 4. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Shotgun snap to Daniels. Connects on the crosser. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
On 1st down, here's Daniels. And this one does not go far. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8. At the 41-yard line.
Another carry for him. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down. That play goes for 8 yards, and it keeps this drive moving.
I think with that call, they were trying to set him up with a short 3rd down run, but he said, nope, not on my watch. I'll just go get it all right here. Now, playbook's wide open for 1st and 10.
Okay, ready?
1st and 10 from the 32. Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. Gets it to the 15. And they take him out of bounds which means his offense setting up for first and goal.
No frills, nothing fancy. That was just a good old offensive line dominated in the trenches. And that sprung him to get to the second level and beyond.
Offense in position now. It's first and goal.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
They give it to him again. How about this? He can't even get past the line of scrimmage. No challenge for the end zone here. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
After the loss, it's second and goal from the 5.
Two.
He gets it headed right. He's hit and driven backwards. This is going to force him into third and goal. These guys better change up what they're doing on the ground here, Brock, because this defense has seen right through it these last couple of plays.
Yeah, we bang the drum all the time for staying on schedule. This is the epitome of being off schedule.
Third and goal now from the 6 after that last play.
Let's go. 60 Vices, 60 Vices.
Now Daniels to throw. Caught out wide. Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead. So the offense showing a slightly different dimension there, Brock. Getting the running back involved with his hands for the touchdown.
Yeah, such an advantage. I think when you think about it, Kay, it really is about the 80s where we start to see these running backs not just tote the ball as runners. There'll be real weapons when they get the ball in the passing game. Yeah. That's well done.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. On the return, here's Palmer. And he's walloped just as he gets across the 25. What a hit. He's down shy of the 30.
At their own 27-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Cowboy 80. Kennedy Lion. Ready.
From the gun, here's a handoff. And he will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that'll be good for a Dallas first down.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
Here we go. Set. Ready.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Cut out left. He is down to the 30-yard line. Give him 32 on that play. And that's good for a Dallas first down.
Kate, that play so indicative of why tight ends in this league have become just an X factor. Right, they're big, they can block at the line of scrimmage, but the elite guys, well, they've got that speed, and they can take something short and make a difference with it down the field.
Come on, come on.
Lower back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And good for a gain of 4. It's second down.
A gain of 4.
So after plenty of scoring already, we have reached the 2-minute warning. Stay with us. More from AT&T Stadium coming up. Second and 6 coming up here.
Here we go. 18.
Throwing it to the left. Cup. He's close, but he is stopped before he can get to that first down. Picks up 4.
That's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 1.
It's a nickel look from the Commanders. 3rd down.
19, Charger, 9, ready, 6, go street. Mustang 19. Let's go.
Blown back, gets the handoff. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
I don't know what it is, Kate, but I love 3rd down runs. I really do. I know the receivers don't always like it because it's money down and they want the ball, but a 3rd down run for a 1st down can be so demoralizing to that defense.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10.
Cowboy 80, 79 Broncos. Ready.
Working inside the red zone. Completed to his running back. And they get him right at the line of scrimmage.
1 yard gain.
Making that throw in the double coverage to a running back, I don't want to live off of that, and I certainly am not going to count on it. But give some credit to the effort it took to make that catch with a whole bunch of bodies around him.
They'll come to the line here. 2nd and 9.
Get up. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Handoff now out of the gun. He takes it ahead for a healthy 7 yards. It's 3rd down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Now just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense, and they can try for some points going into the break.
Okay, ready.
Here comes the final play of our 1st half. Throwing here just before halftime. Making touchdown, but they will not get it. That's incomplete. And maybe worse, Brock. It's going to bring up 4th down. Now Brandon Aubrey will try to knock it through for the Cowboys. A pretty automatic look for him from the left. Aubrey puts it through. And they've taken back the lead. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. The Commanders' kickoff unit out and ready as they send this away. On the return, here's Palmer. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
On the return, the Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Cowboys just about set. Here comes 1st and 10. Throwing from the gun. There's pressure, and he's going to be dropped. Well done by the Commanders' defense. And the drive begins with a rough 1st step there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
Kate, you know I love to say that the NFL game is a game of adjustments. You come out of halftime, and you know you've got to impact the quarterback. You got to get home, and it's exactly what they do on this opening drive.
It is caught left side. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29.
You know, they really love that drag route because he's one of those guys that can count on not only to make the catch, but create after the catch. If they don't close on him quickly, he can add a lot of yards before someone tracks him down.
It's his running back. And he's going to be persuaded out of bounds right at that 40-yard line. That one goes for 31 yards and a 1st down when all is said and done.
19 Charger, 19 Charger.
Trying to throw this from the gun. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And they make the stop. I'm going to say at about the 37-yard line.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards in the double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
This is 2nd and 6 coming up. Here's the one back on the handoff. And they shut him down on this one. They get him behind the line, and that should push him out of field goal range.
19 fight, 19 go.
Free play here. Let's see what he does. Finds him over the middle. And he's tackled with markers down. This one should be on the defense. Pretty easy call to make. He lined up offsides, and now he gets a talking to from his coach. Penalty moves him closer. It's 3rd and 5 now.
Here we go.
Back to throw now. Gets him on a quick hitter. This is down to the 28 before the defense halts it. That one gains 7. And that'll be good for a Dallas first down.
First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Let's go now.
Back to throw. Throw left side, complete. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. Give him 13 on that play. And that's good for a Dallas first down.
Play like this, that's exactly where you want to get him the ball. Right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Ready.
There's a dive up the middle. And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry.
Taking down at the 14.
Ready.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Second and 8.
Ready. Lightning, 7 Pirates.
He's dropping back to throw. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Commanders are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception.
Commanders take over first and 10 at the 27-yard line.
All right, the Washington offense is set. Here comes first and 10.
Ready. Ready.
Here's Daniels. Into traffic, complete. And he gets this forward to the 19.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason this is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
Running for the marker on second. And he'll go down here at the 16. Offense in a hurry up here.
First down. First and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Cowboys. Check. Hurt.
First down, and they go right back to him. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on first down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down.
18 Rattler, 18 Rat, Crackle 80. Go.
Now Daniels off to play action. This is caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders grab the lead on their first series of the half. Lining up now to try the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Commanders take a 4-point lead.
Commanders 21, Cowboys 17.
The Commanders kickoff unit out and ready as they send this away. On the return, here's Palmer. And he gets to the 25, but not much further before going out.
Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Dallas getting everybody set. They've got first and 10.
Come on.
Drive start to the quick throw left, complete. Reaches the 40. And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The gain gets this down inside the 35.
That's good for a
It's a full 40 yards on the play, Brock, and a new set of downs.
First and 10.
Speed kills, baby. You better make that tackle right away on these receivers or you're going to get some serious yak. Those yards after catch just like that. Taking a short gain and turning it into an explosive play.
This one will be intercepted. And the Commanders take over as he records his 10th career INT.
The Commanders take over first and 10 at their own 11-yard line.
Okay, ready?
Commanders to the line now, Brock. Here comes first and 10.
Ready? Pat the 60, Ready.
Sending him on the dive. He makes the 25. Past the 45. Continues to cook. Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders lengthen the lead at the end of the third. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run.
And it's no good. Denied by the right upright. Well, probably still thinking about that missed extra point, partner, but he's got to move past it quick as he gets forward to send this one away. On the return, here's Palmer. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down.
At their own 25-yard line.
Ready, ready.
All right, working from the gun to start. It's 1st and 10.
70, Tampa Wolf. Ready, ready.
They'll run it from the gun. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. Looking quickly here.
70 Ranger.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10. Here he is to throw. All the left side. He gets it up to the 35, but this is short. 3rd down coming up.
Well, there's a time to be a little finessey with the football, put a little touch on, and then there's time to put your arm into it and let it eat. Throw it right through your target's chest. This one, that one right there was the latter. Smart to make a fastball zing in before anyone could undercut the curl route.
And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield.
And the Cowboys, first down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10.
Here we go, go.
Option design here. A lot of space ahead. And he is into the end zone for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys making a 4-point game here in the 4th. They can tack on one more now, bring things back to within a field goal. Bringing pressure, and it's blocked!
Well, that is one ticked-off kicker right there. He knows. Come on now. PATs, they should never be blocked, and especially at such a key juncture in this game. Now, the next time he comes on the field, it's not going to be for a game-tying field goal. He's got to hope his offense can find the end zone.
They got a touchdown, but that is only half the job. Still got to get this kick back and score another. Commanders are able to cover the kick. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. Well, the good news is, still a decent bit of time left. Maybe a little quick on the draw to dial up that onside kick.
Yeah, you know what happens, Kate, in these moments, right? We've been doing this for a while. Yeah. And you see my brain just going to overdrive, trying to peel back the layers as to why you would make that decision. And ultimately, I think it's because you don't trust your defense against this offense. That's a big risk to take. And now, unfortunately, you've set this offense up for success.
On 1st down, they'll run. Again, he's got room. And he carries it in for the touchdown. The Commanders now lead by 10.
Okay, that's just simply the difference-making edge that these elite running backs bring to you. A lot of backs can get you 10 yards, 20 yards, but the elite backs, they can take it to the house.
They'll set up here for the point after. His kick is good, for the moment at least, as we've got a flag down on the field. I think they're going to get him for hitting the kicker. All right, so they like the results on the field, and they're going to decline this penalty. The Commanders' kickoff unit out and ready as they send this away. And he won't opt to bring this one out. Just content to keep it there in the end zone. They'll start their drive at the 35. The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Airing it out to start this drive. He's going to loft one deep to the left. This is caught inside the 15. And into the end zone he goes for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys now within 1 score in the 4th.
I know you got a mixture looks defensively. You just can't play all zone coverage, and sometimes you got to play man-to-man. But with the receiver, with that kind of speed, that is scary, and he just made him pay.
So a big play for the Cowboys here as they line up for 2. All right, they're going to throw for it. Oh, no, they get him yet again. And he's not going to get in. A smart play to try and get that 7-point lead, but their defense will have to defend a 5-point advantage instead.
Cowboys 29. Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
So after making this a 5-point ball game, they kick it off. Has this at the 6. And this gets out to the 30 before he stops.
First and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
All right, the Washington offense is set. Here comes 1st and 10.
Come on, set! Cougar 19, Riggs! Mustang 19! Ready!
Here's the handoff. There he goes on the right side. And they take this in for the score. The Commanders stretch it to a 2-score game in the 4th.
He just keeps scoring and scoring and scoring it. Look at the juice he showed on touchdown number 4. He actually looks like he's getting stronger and faster as this game goes along. Just wow.
Setting up to try the point after. Boy, was it close, but the point after does go through. And the Commanders push the lead up to 12.
41. Cowboys 29.
The Commanders kickoff unit out and ready as they send this away. Kick taken in here at the 17. And the tackle's made as he gets it out to the 32.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
On the jump!
Cowboys just about set. Here comes 1st and 10.
Ready! Come! 60 by 6. Ready!
Throwing now out of the shotgun. And this one is launched downfield. He's got it inside the 25. He will not score, but that does set him up front with 1st and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play, and that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal.
Let's go now. Ready?
From the red zone now. And he will score. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys now within 1 score in the 4th. Right on the edge of the goal line for 1st and goal. And I don't know about you, partner, but that surprised me that they just threw it in. No attempts at running it.
Yeah, I think it is so hard for these defenders. You got to be so keyed in and physically. You know you've got to stop that run first. So the 1st down pass play came and certainly was effective.
And he has it in the end zone for 2, and that's going to chip away a little bit at that deficit.
Cowboys 37. Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. Return coming from the 6. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
At their own 29-yard line.
Ready up.
Commanders to the line now,
Hey,
Brock.
hey,
Here comes 1st and 10.
Check that. Go. 19, Charger, 9.
Give now to the running back. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
He was taken down.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
First play of the drive, lost a yard. Need to get it back and some change here. 2nd down.
Ready. 70, 70.
Out of the gun, Daniels. Has it along the sideline. He's forced out of bounds after a nice play there, but still, Brock, not enough to avoid 3rd down.
3rd and inches.
Here we go, set. 18 Cardinal, 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Ready.
To throw, Daniels. That's caught for the 1st. Keeps on moving into the red zone. And he's going to get this down to the 9. That puts him in goal to go.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
All set up for an insurance score here. It's 1st and goal. They'll try and punch it in. No gain that time, and now it'll be 2nd and goal.
Where one defender failed, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
Still set up at the 9. It's 2nd and goal.
Come on.
Hits it again. And this defense standing tall. They keep him out of the end zone. Ball spotted right back at the line, so no gain. And now they've got to get 9 on 3rd and goal.
This may be one of the only spots in goal-to-goal situations I wouldn't even consider a run. Now, as a quarterback, you better be aware of those eyes defensively because they're going to be all over you in the passing game.
Big play coming up here as everyone gets set for 3rd and goal.
Viking 18.
Looking to throw. Rose comes, and he's brought down at the line.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
4th down, and we're going to see just how clutch he is on this kick. This only a chip shot from the right hash. Cracking for it, and it's good! And they're going to grow their lead late, but still a one-score ball game.
37.
Kate, it's 3 more on the scoreboard, but both sides really know it's all about one possession here in the 4th quarter when it really matters.
On the return, here's Palmer. Makes the tackle. Ooh, a big lick from the coverage team there. That is going to stop things before they can get it to the 30.
Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. First play, they go quick out to the left, complete. Arrives at the 40. Inside the 20. And into the end zone he goes for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys now trail by just a point in the 4th.
The
On for the PAT, and a make would tie us up late. The kick is good, so this game now hinging on every possession as we're tied up in the fourth.
Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Fields this one at the 3. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Ready?
All right, the Washington offense is set. Here comes 1st and 10.
Check smash. Check smash.
Now a give running right. And it looks like they'll give him about 2 on the opening play of this drive. 3 yards on the first down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
We've reached the 2-minute warning from Dallas. Commanders don't want to see this one go to overtime. Second down now, they need 7. Shotgun snap to Daniels. Deep down the right sideline, it's his running back making the catch. And the stop is made 3 yards from the end zone. It's going to be 1st and goal.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw when you throw it that deep outside the numbers that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
They're all set up for the game winner. Let's see how they approach it, starting with this 1st and goal.
Let's go. Gotta be lying. Let's go.
Right up the gut. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up. The Cowboys signaling for their first time out. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down. They go to him again. And he's backed up again as they stop him for another loss. Now Dallas is going to call its 2nd timeout. And they're still going to have 1 left at their disposal. They sent him with that sack in mind, Brock. We all saw what was coming. Still managed to clean up the play, even if it did come on the ground.
And you know why they call that a cat pressure from the secondary, Kate?
Tell me.
Because it's a C for corner and a T for attack, exactly what he just did.
Big play coming up here as everyone gets set for 3rd and goal.
Let's go now. 19. Ready.
3rd time's the charm. He gets it again. And he's going to advance them down to the 4-yard line. Final timeout taken by the Cowboys. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
That one is good! And they're going to take the lead inside the final minute.
You know what I love about that, Kate? He didn't shrink from the spotlight. He seized the moment, made it his own. And that kick might just win them this game.
The Commanders' kickoff unit out and ready as they send this away. Fielded at the 14. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
Ready?
Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10.
Ready?
Here he is to throw. Catch is made down the right sideline. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And that'll be good for a Dallas 1st down. Back to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Hey, I get it. If any of their pass catchers have what it takes to beat double coverage, it's him. The kids would say, he's him. That defense knew it. It's why they doubled him and knocked it away.
Ready?
Just over 40 seconds to play as they line up. 2nd and 10.
Here we go.
He'll look to throw it. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
You know, that was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
70, ready?
Throwing now. Trying to push deep downfield. He's got it inside the 10. And he will score and give him the lead in the final minute. So what a finish this is shaping up to be. The late touchdown here, Brock, moves them in front.
And week to week, what a pleasure it is for us to call these games. We never know what kind of game we're going to get. This one's been everything you could have wanted. And now, even though they've taken the lead, there's still enough time on that other sideline for them to go mount a response.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. No return as this bounces into the end zone. The ball's coming out to the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Back. Ready?
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And they're finally able to take him down, but the damage done on that play. The Commanders take a timeout. It's their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. In quite the time crunch here, Brock, but still 2 timeouts to burn. It's 1st down. Setting up to pass. Sends this to the end zone. And that one is incomplete, and the clock stops with 18 seconds to go. That throw doesn't lead to 6. And now it's 2nd down.
That play is so impressive on so many levels. Not just because it saves a touchdown, Kate. He had to time that perfectly to knock it free without drawing a flag or let him establish possession for the score. That is so good.
60 Bison. Panther 11. Panther 11. 19 tight. 19 tight.
2nd down and 10. Daniels. Going deep here for the end zone. And this won't be caught. Clock is going to stop. We've got 14 seconds to go. Took his shot at 6 that time. So they're left facing 3rd and long. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. And that's going to fall incomplete. We're down to 9 seconds left. Hit arrived as the ball did to break things up. And that brings up 4th and long.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football when they got a first down right in their midst. But that force, that contact, separated man from ball.
19 Tiger, 19 Lion. 79 Broncos, 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
Here he goes. Got to have this on fourth down. He drops it. Another pick slips through their hands, but this time, Brock, they're still getting the football off. Turnover on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Trying to fight free, he can't do so. They've got him behind the line. Now let's see, Brock, if they call their final timeout.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
You're going to pass it here. Quickly on the slant. Decent gain here, but short of the first. So it's a win for the Cowboys. And they draw first blood against a division rival. They'll go on the road later this year with a chance at completing that season sweep. So for my partner Brock Heward and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott saying this has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Cowboys are winners as we say so long from Dallas.